What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I'm going to go erase a couple of things on the chart because it's pretty cluttered right now. So let's go ahead and remove this trend line because it's not really doing anything. And we'll remove the smaller green ranges. We can move this arrow. We can move this circle. Probably even this trend line, this arrow. And let's just focus on, what we're seeing on the chart more recently. So basically, obviously, we have this macro uptrend channel in play. We just got the confirmation of the uptrend channel right back over here. We saw the third bounce from it, or the third point. This is the starting point. This is the second point. You need a third point. And also, you also need to see price rejecting on the top side for it to be a channel. So we definitely see that, and we definitely got the confirmation back here in mid-August. So we definitely have this macro uptrend channel in play. However, does that mean price is going to continue trending up? Well, not entirely, because we do have this large drop right over here. So that's what this arrow represents. And there is still a possibility to get another large drop later on. However, that's not guaranteed. It depends on what we do on this move up higher. Right now, it's still looking like the bulls are maintaining support. Price is still above the 242.78 level. Or you can just say 242, 243 level. It doesn't have to be exact. And, we're kind of bouncing from it. We're staying above the EMA. So this is showing buying pressure. Whenever you have a large move up and price, consolidating near the high of that move, there's a good chance that it can continue trending higher. So I was expecting Tesla to break the 258 highs when last time I looked at it, which was Tuesday. So I was expecting... this is what I was seeing on the chart. I didn't see the two red bar or the two bars that generated Wednesday and Thursday. I was expecting price to break up the 258. If it could have, it probably would have reached the 262 level, and maybe even the 268, 269 level. But that never triggered. You can see that price never got above this green bar, so that was showing lack of momentum by the bulls, and we just went sideways for the past few days now. So basically, I can draw this small little range. You can see that price is going sideways now. We have bars that are stacked side by side, and we may continue to see that. So we'll have to wait and see. But as right now, this is still bullish territory. I would be expecting higher prices as long as we stay above the 242, 243 level. It's acting as support. Price needs to bounce out of here. We're not even seeing price, bounce out of here. It's kind of struggling to go higher, and that's what makes me think that we may be seeing the start of the second leg down. But again, it's still above support, so that's too early to call. What would be really, bearish is price breaks below, finds resistance, and then it'll probably continue lower, something like that. However, since we got back up this level, it should be taken off any time now, but right now it's just kind of going sideways. So, Tesla is hanging in there much better than probably some other tech stocks, especially because this is one of the more volatile stocks. So it's hanging in there. We did bounce off of strong support, which is back here in mid-August. So that should lead to, kind of like a bounce up like here in the past, but we're not really getting that because obviously there's still some bearish imbalance going on. There's still some bearish pressure from this down move in place. So Tesla is still deciding what it wants to do, just like a bunch of other stocks. It's above the support, so that's a good sign. It will support right over here and support again. And then we broke below it. Now we got back above it, so it's acting as support again. So this is looking pretty good. But right now, it's just basically going sideways. You can see that we have 4 bars that are just stacked side by side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ever since Friday, we've been going sideways, not really up or down. Obviously, there's trend days within the daily bars intraday, but overall, the daily chart just shows that price is in a range for the past, couple of days now. So basically just going sideways, not that big of a deal. We're still, above support, so that's a good sign. We're still in this yellow channel, so there's a good chance that price will continue to trend up higher. So as long as we don't see, for the bulls, a sharp move down right through the 242 level, 243 level, and even if we do see a sharp move down, if price comes back to find resistance, it'll probably go lower. Either we see a sharp move down like that. I mean, obviously not that harsh, but what I'm saying, like if we see a sharp move down, it'll probably continue trending down. If we see a break of the 242, it could act as resistance for more downside. As long as price stays above it, there's a good chance that it's higher probability that price will continue to trend up higher. So that's why I'm looking at Tesla on the daily chart. For the past few days now, it hasn't really done much. but it's hanging in there for higher prices. So we'll see how this develops. So let me go and remove this too. This is probably not going to do anything. So what I'm looking at is this down move, and I'm looking at this small little up move and the macro up move, and the more recent price action with this, which is this consolidation that we're seeing. So that's how I'm looking at Tesla. Just to clean up the chart. Let me go ahead and clean that up too. So this is what I'm looking at for Tesla. Basically, we have this nice uptrend in play. Price hit the support, but it's struggling to go up because there's still a possibility to see another leg down. However, if price continues to push up higher, another leg down becomes less and less likely. So that's how I'm looking at Tesla on the daily chart. Let's see on the weekly chart what we can find. And you can see that Tesla broke outside of this orange downward channel. It had an overshoot on this side, which led to a breakout on the opposite side, which is very common. And we only saw one leg down. After a channel gets a break, you expect 2 attempts in that direction. So this was technically the first attempt down after this orange channel break. Now, we don't have to get the second attempt down right now. It could happen a little bit higher. Maybe Tesla goes up to 286, and then we get another sharp drop down. That can always occur. But at least in the meantime, looks like price is showing bullish signs. I'll be looking for higher price targets because we're inside this yellow channel. We're above the weekly EMA, and we're back above the 242 level. So this is looking bullish, at least in the short term. I don't know what's going to happen if we go higher. But again, anything can change. If we see a sharp move down, then, price is probably attempting the second leg down, because we saw one attempt to go lower, which is back at the $100 level. This is the first attempt by the sellers. Once this bullish price action shows signs of weakness, we might see the second attempt down. Second attempt could successfully, continue much lower, or it can get rejected from that $210 support once again. So that's how I'm looking at Tesla. Basically, unless it continues to push up higher, there's always the possibility to see another large leg down. Let's clean that up, and I'll give you guys an update on Monday. So this is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.